Good morning, student. Today I am here with you with a new poem. The name of a poem is I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, written by William Wordsworth. Now, first I will read the poem for you, children. I wandered lonely as a cloud that float on high over the hills and wells and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd. So let me repeat it again. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over wells and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd. A host of golden daffodils beside the lake, beneath the tree, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Continue as the star that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, that stretch in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their head in sprightly dance. The wave beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what well the show to me had brought. For often on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood. They flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure filled, and dance with the daffodils. So, student, here the poet, there is a William Wordsworth, he compare himself, or we can say a child. Okay, the child is comparing, the poet is comparing himself with a cloud. Now you might have seen in the sky how the sky flow. Yes, it float over the hills, it float over the valleys. So here the child is floating over the valleys and the hills. And at once what he saw? He saw a crowd. A crowd of what? A crowd of daffodils. A host means many in number. There was a number of daffodils. And what was the color? Golden in color. It was spread all over, beside the lake, beneath the tree, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. That means it was moving with the breeze. Now, in the next stanza, the poet compared the daffodil to the stars in the Milky Way. Now, what is the Milky Way? The Milky Way are the group of many stars which include the sun. Okay, why the poet has compared the stars with the Milky Way? Because they were shining like the golden. Okay, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of the bay. That means it was spread all over the area near the riverside. Okay. Then thousands saw I glance, tossing their head in sprinkly dance. That means actually the daffodils were not dancing. Okay, they were just shaking. They were just moving slowly with the wind, with the breeze, with the help of the breeze. The wave beside them danced, but they outdid the sprinkling waves in glee. A poet could not be gay. Okay, so what the poet say? The waves are also dancing with the water. Everything was glittering, everything was shining. So there was a cheerful company of what? Of my thoughts, of my imaginations. What wealth the show to me had brought. Now wealth, yeah, the wealth doesn't mean the money. That means what? The memory, whatever he has collected throughout the day he has spent with the daffodils, the day he has spent with the breeze, the day he has spent with the nature, all all those memories has left over in mind. For often when my coach alive, so when I lie on my bed in a vacant, means there is nothing to think, or the poet doesn't want to think, or in a pensive mood, that means either he may be in a deep in thought of what, of all those memories which he had collected, okay, that flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. That means when I will be alone, when the poet is alone in one's mind, so what he will do? He will gather all those memories, the beautiful things of the daffodils, and dance with the daffodils. So student, you might have understood the poem very well. Okay, so once again I will read the poem for you. I wander lonely as a cloud that float on high over the wells and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the tree, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continue as the star that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretch in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their head in sprightly dance. The wave beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. Poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but till thought and well the show to me had brought. For often when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude, and then my heart with pleasure ill and dance with daffodils. So student, you might have understood the poem very well. So that's all for today. On the next lecture, we will meet with a new topic.